GUI, also known as Graphical User Interface. My name's Caila Blanton. Java Foundation Classes. GUIs allow increased user-program interaction. JFCs are used to create a GUI for your application. The two sets of JFC classes are AWT and Swing. AWT stands for Abstract Windowing Toolkit. It directs the underlying OS to draw its own built-in components. To do this, you must import java.awt.asterisk. This includes aspects such as border layout and grid layout. Swing draws most of the components on the swing. To use this, import javax.swing.asterisk. The package javax.swing. The following swing classes are useful. JOption pane. To use this, import javax.swing. Below is an example of a JOption pane. Also included in the javax.swing package are other GUI components. They include JFrame, which is the border around the window, JPanel, which is each inset inside the window, JCheckbox, which is a checkbox, JRadio button, which is like a checkbox, except you can only select one, and JButton, which allows you to perform a certain action. javax.swing continued. Below is an example of a JLabel object and a JTextField object. The JLabel object reads into a distance in kilometers. This is because you can use any sort of text within a JLabel. The JTextField allows the user to input text into it. It can be designated to a certain character length. JFrame. A JFrame is a basic window that has a border around it, a title bar, and a set of buttons for minimizing, maximizing, and closing the window. You can add different GUI components to a JFrame. Below is an example of a simple JFrame with no components added to it. Extending the JFrame class. To do this, you must first import javax.swing. We then create a new specialized class that inherits from JFrame by writing public class showWindow2 extends JFrame. Notice the extends is a very important keyword in this example. We then create a constructor called showWindow with no arguments and no return type. Within it, we set the title showWindow2, we set the size, and we set the default close operation, which in this case is exit on close. We also need to make sure that we set the window visible, and to do this, we'll set visible true. If we wanted it to be invisible, we can make it false. We then make our main method where we create an object of the class showWindow2. This is embedded within our class. JPanel. A panel is a container that can hold GUI components. Components are typically placed on a panel and then the panel is added to the JFrame content pane. First, you must create a JPanel, then you add GUI components to the JPanel. Finally, you add the panel to the JFrame. Here's a sketch of the kilometer converter graphical user interface. The title of the JFrame is kilometer converter. The JLabel displays the text. The user can type a single line of input from the keyboard in the JText field, and the JButton allows an action to occur when it is clicked. JPanel holds all of the GUI components together